everybody. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Shane.
And I am Nina, and I'm so excited about later today.
What's happening later today?
I already told you, I'm going to Portugal. I have to catch my flight.
You already told me you're
Yes.
going away? I don't really remember. When did you tell me?
That's all I've been talking about for weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to Portugal for 2 months.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
going to see my grandparents, and then I'm going to see my cousins, my aunts, and uncles. And we're going to the south of Portugal. We're going to the north of Portugal. We're going to Spain. I might even go to Italy.
Okay. All right. So you said you're going with your boyfriend?
Yes, I'm going with my boyfriend, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just you two?
No, I'm going with the rest of my family.
Oh, you're going with your family?
Yes, and I'm going to meet other family there too.
Okay, so just Portugal?
Are you not listening, Shane?
Right.
I told you I'm going to Spain as well. I might go to Italy.
Oh, okay.
I'm stopping by Dubai actually too.
Oh,
but
whoa.
I told you all of this last time. You're not a very good listener, are you?
Yeah, not really. Okay, why don't we get into today's lesson? What is it about today?
Are you a good listener?
Oh, maybe
Clearly not.
Okay, let's get into today's lesson.
Luke isn't a good listener. When someone is talking, he doesn't give the person his full attention. That shows something big. He isn't really taking an interest in the person. The people can see that, and they don't like it. They want someone to listen to and understand them. They can't get that from Luke, so they move on.
Okay, so this is part 1 of Are You a Good Listener?
Huh?
Clearly not.
What are we doing?
We're doing Are You a Good Listener?
Oh, of course. I'm the best listener.
The
I'm like
worst.
#1 listener.
So where am I going later today?
Today I'm going home, I guess. I mean, isn't that what you do after you get off of work? Go home?
I'm going to Portugal.
Oh, I know that. I remember.
Of course, okay. Anyways.
Okay, so we begin with Luke isn't a good listener.
We should change it to Shane.
No, it's Luke. Shane is a great listener.
Okay.
When someone is talking, he doesn't give the person his full attention.
Full attention.
Full attention. So full means to the highest level possible.
So like all of it, right?
All of it, as much as you can. So for example, you could say, she gave her full effort during the game. So that means that when she was playing, she was being very serious and she tried her best. She gave her full effort.
Okay, so I think why you're not a good listener is because you don't give your full attention when I'm speaking to you.
I give maybe 70%.
See, that's not enough attention. So when you give attention, you are listening or looking carefully. So pay attention. I'm going to be doing this. Shane.
Yeah, I like to sometimes think about other things when people are talking, like what I'm going to say next, for example.
But you need to listen to what they say so you will know what you say next.
Okay. All right, what's the example sentence?
So for example, the teacher asked for our attention. Attention, please. Shane. Okay, continuing. That shows something big. He isn't really taking an interest in the person. Shane isn't taking an interest in what I have to say, and that is not nice.
Well, what if what you're saying isn't important? do I still need to pay attention?
But it's important to me, and because I am sharing it with you, I wanted to share it with you because you're a friend.
So what was the guy's name again? I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, neither was I.
Luke.
Okay.
Luke. Okay, so Luke. The people can see that, and they don't like it.
Exactly. I don't like it, Shane. It's not nice.
They want someone to listen to and understand them. They can't get that from Luke, so they move on.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. To move on.
Yeah.
So instead of talking to you, I move on. When you move on, you go on to the next thing. So I'll move on to the next person. Maybe my friend Jocelyn will listen to me.
Well, yeah, I guess that is a bit of a problem when you don't pay attention to somebody when they're talking.
In the future, they won't want to talk to you anymore.
It's kind of rude.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make friends if you don't really pay attention to what people are saying and what they're doing.
Exactly.
So I think maybe I'm going to work on this. I'm going to give my full effort to start paying full attention to everybody and everything. Oh, sounds so tiring.
Okay, well, you can practice during the break. Okay?
Okay, let's take a break.
Okay.
Soon, few people want to talk to Luke. One of Luke's good friends notices that. She is honest with him and tells him his problem. She also gives him some tips.
Welcome back. So before the break, we found out that Luke is not a good listener.
Just like Shane.
Yes, just like me. He doesn't give his full attention to people when they are talking. And let me ask you a serious question.
Okay.
Do you think you're a good listener?
I think usually I try to be.
Yes.
But if I'm in the middle of doing something else, I find it hard to listen at the same time, especially if I'm writing something or watching something or reading something. It's hard for me to listen at the same time.
Yeah, I have that problem too. Sometimes it's difficult for me to just focus on one thing. If another thing happens at the same time, it's very difficult. I get confused.
Yeah, I think that's normal. But with Luke, it seems he just doesn't give his full attention.
It's just maybe thinking about other things like what's for lunch. I don't know. But people are starting to not want to talk to him, right?
Yeah, they're moving on. Soon, few people want to talk to Luke. One of Luke's good friends notices that. Yeah, so few people want to talk to him. Few means not many or a small amount.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, Shane has few good qualities. I'm kidding. No. He has few bad qualities.
Okay.
One of them being
I'm not a good listener.
Exactly.
I'm not a good. If you were his friend and you noticed that he doesn't pay full attention to people,
Yeah.
Would you say something to him?
Yeah, if I were his friend, I would. I would say, hey, you're not paying attention. People might think you're rude.
Yeah, because to notice just means to see or hear something that gets your attention.
Yeah.
So I suppose if I noticed my friend maybe is losing friends because he's not paying attention, then I would want to help him.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So for example, Doug didn't notice the birthday card on his desk.
Okay.
It was his birthday, and he didn't even notice the card.
Yeah, maybe his attention was somewhere else.
Okay, so continuing, she is honest with him and tells him his problem. Okay. She also gives him some tips.
I think that's a good friend.
Yeah.
I'm also very honest with my friends, even if they don't like it.
Yeah, sometimes I don't want my friends to be too honest. For example, if I gain weight and I get fat, I don't want my friend to say, "Hey, Shane, I think you got fat." That's too honest.
I think that's normal in Taiwan to say that.
Yeah, it is normal in Taiwan. I don't like it.
So honest means telling the truth. Okay, so are you an honest person?
I can be.
You can be.
I can be.
Sometimes you're not.
Sometimes it's not easy to be honest. Like, for example, my wife says, do these pants look too tight on me? I will say, no, baby. They look perfect.
Of course you're going to
Sometimes
say
you need to lie or not be totally honest.
that.
That's my tip to you. So a tip is a small piece of advice to do something useful. Or just to help somebody.
Okay.
So for example, Shane gave Nina a tip that being honest is not always good. Sometimes you can get in trouble for being honest. If I notice you have a pimple, I say, "Hey Nina, you have a pimple on your face." That's honest, but you don't want to hear that, do you?
Okay, but you can still be honest without hurting people's feelings. Sometimes you don't have to say anything.
Sometimes you have to lie. If you say, "Shane, does this pimple look really bad?" And I look at it and it's like, wow, and there's stuff coming out of it. I probably would still say, "No, Nina, it looks fine." It's a good lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, so now that we've learned, at least Luke has a friend that is willing to be honest with him and give him some tips on how to be more present, right?
Present.
And pay attention to his friends and be a good listener.
Yeah, I think I need to practice my listening skills as well. So I'm going to practice that, and that's all the time we have for today. And next time, I will be totally present.
Sure.
Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Luke isn't a good listener. When someone is talking, he doesn't give the person his full attention. That shows something big. He isn't really taking an interest in the person. The people can see that, and they don't like it. They want someone to listen to and understand them. They can't get that from Luke, so they move on. Soon, few people want to talk to Luke. One of Luke's good friends notices that. She is honest with him and tells him his problem. She also gives him some tips.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 full 形容词，全部的、完整的。Can you give me your full name and address? 可以请你提供你的全名和地址吗？下一个单字 few 形容词，不多的、极少数的。Few people went to the meeting because of the heavy rain. 由于大雨，很少人参加会议。下一个单字 notice 动词，察觉、注意到。I noticed a crack on the wall. 我注意到墙壁上有一道裂缝。Crack 指的是裂缝。最后一个单字 tip 名词，诀窍、指点。Maggie shared a tip on how to improve your English. Maggie 分享了一个提升你英文能力的诀窍。接着我们来看重点文法。 第一个 take an interest in 加名词，对什么感兴趣。Interest 在这里是一个名词，意思是兴趣、关注，惯用单数。Take 可以用 have、show 等字来替换。我们来看看这个例句。Ellen's son shows an interest in tennis. Ellen 的儿子对网球感兴趣。下一个文法 move on 继续去做别的事情或者是活动，这是一个不可以分开的动词片语。Move 指的是进展、发展。我们来看看这个例句。Can we move on to the next topic? 我们可以继续下一个主题吗？最后一个文法 one of 加名词，什么的其中一个。这里的名词必须为复数可数名词。One of 加上名词，这个词组视为单数主词，所以后面要搭配单数的动词。我们来看看这个例句。One of the students was sick yesterday. 其中一位学生昨天生病了。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Welcome to our company. We're really happy to have you on board.
Oh, thank you so very much. I'm really happy to be part of the team.
Our HR department is right over there. So if you have any questions about annual leave, you can go to the HR and ask them about it.
Sounds perfect.
And our office uses a hot desking system.
Hot desking system. Hot desking system.
Right, yeah, it has been really hot lately. So does that mean we don't have air conditioning?
Today we're going to introduce the phrase called to hot desk and the idea behind hot desking in modern offices.
Ouch! It's burning hot! It's a hot desk!
No, it's not. To hot desk is a verb and hot desking is a noun. Not like before when everyone had a desk. In a hot desking office, there are a certain number of desks and computers available for people to use, and anyone who needs them can use them.
Okay, I see. So in this way, companies can save space by reducing the overall number of desks.
And that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.